What up, YouTube? It's your boy Gabe back with another video. Listen, I have a story time about that I almost became Incubus. Like I said, I always haven't been perfect. I always haven't been righteous. It was a point in time that I was lost, and it's a point in time that I have had an unhealthy ambition, and I was becoming selfish and one track minded. And you don't know, but Incubus, you can search it up. But it's basically a Jezebel man that's to men a Jezebel man to other men is prideful, um got very unhealthy ambition, and he very jealous and very envy. Very negative, he's narcissistic, arrogant. That's a Incubus for you. Almost became that. And like I said, and towards females, the Incubus can it can come in your dreams, have sex with you. It can come in a human person, manifest in the physical realm, have sex with you, and 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 gain a soul tie with you, and making you go back to him every time because he has a hold on you. And an Incubus can be any guy that you're attracted to. Very highly attractive, very charming, very charismatic. He got the whole package, but he know how to draw you back in more and more. And he's so manipulative. So he is so, what's the word for it? For females, he is so unforgettable, and it's that word contagious, not contagious, but so addictive, and you want to go back and back. It becomes toxic, and he got you in a bond. But like I said, I became that person because an Incubus have like an unhealthy lust too. Unhealthy lust. Incubus will go have sex with all random women. Go devour any type of person he can. I almost became that. And like I said, I'm still a virgin. I ain't go too far with it. I thank God for like steering me back onto the right path. He ain't let me go all too far. But listen, there's a story. When I was 14 to like almost 16, I became more obsessed with basketball. Like, I cannot get basketball out of my mind. There was one part when I was in puberty, and I see my body growing, and I just became just so driven to be great in basketball and be in the NBA that every time either I be at church or I be at a public place somewhere, I always think about basketball. Always thinking about basketball. I gotta go play basketball. And every time I went in a basketball game, I wanted to play over and over and over. Like, the sensation never stopped. That winning sensation never stopped. I got to win. I have to win. When I lose, I get angry. I get so angry inside. My body starts fill up with heat. My face started structured up. I started getting a little bit cocky when I started winning. I started getting a little cocky. And then to females, I started being a little bit more flirtatious with females more often. Like when I was like 15ish, I used to be flirtatious. When I got in a relationship, I easily cheated in the first month, because not because of the female. Well, it was like both our fault, but I indulged in it. I entertained it. And in that year 2018, I became a lot more stronger physically, and you can see the games visually, and I just took it way too far. And like I said, every time I was in a relationship or like with a female, all I would think about is basketball, all I want, or something else, or thinking about sex. I always want to rush to sex. I want to have sex. I want to have sex so bad. I ain't want to develop no bond with nobody. I just wanted to have sex. I wanted that pleasure. I wanted to feel that physical pleasure. I wanted to feel my dick get wet. That's an incubus. And I had an unhealthy ambition. I always wanted to play basketball. I couldn't fathom the fact that I stayed in the house all day doing nothing. I couldn't fathom the fact that I wasn't working on myself. I couldn't fathom the fact that it's a rest day. That was my rest day. I couldn't fathom the fact that my knees hurt, and I need to sit down for a minute. I couldn't fathom, because when I tore my ACL, that's how I knew something was fucking wrong with me inside. Something wrong with me. And I looked at some astrology. They talking about 2018 was a year to see what really inspired you. No. So that why I started to draw away from astrology, because because if you would have told me the right true answer, you would have told me about God. But you didn't tell me nothing about God. None of the astrology even pointed to God. So I was like, that's a lost art. I don't know why I'm even endorsing it. But I know some things about astrology, but I'm not gonna even entertain that anymore. It's just inside when I tore my ACL, knowing I couldn't play basketball anymore, and I got cut 2 or 3 times about the same team. But I played at a school that's like number 22 in the state and like number 50 in the nation. And I made the team. I made the junior varsity over there, but I couldn't make the junior varsity at a team that couldn't make the playoffs, or they couldn't even make the regional playoffs. That was pissing me off, because he didn't pick me because I was short, and everybody else was like 5'10" and taller. So I felt some type of way, and I used that motivation and kept going. But I didn't see that this wasn't my purpose in life. I could play all day long. I was trying to get on YouTube, post my workouts on YouTube, and show people what I can do. Didn't get no views. I kept posting. I got cut, maybe depressed, and all because of basketball. And I was so mad and depressed and suicidal, because I couldn't play basketball the way I wanted to. But I wanted to see in the underlying picture. Is this your purpose? Is this your God-given purpose? So when I realized that, I like, dog, bro, I really had that ambition to be better. And I was like, and then when I tore my ACL, then my parents actually seen my suicidal side, my self-destructive side. Like, I don't want to be here no more. I don't want to be on this earth anymore. If I can't play basketball, I don't want to be on this earth. And I'm like, why? And inside of my head, it's like there's a voice telling me, why you don't want to be on this earth? Because you don't want to do a man-made sport. And now when I got my hair cleared up, and I'm like, I should never be in a relationship around that time. I keep saying it to myself. I said it to my ex. I should never be in a relationship around that time, because I wasn't physically, my mental health wasn't straight. If I always had suicide in the back of my head, I shouldn't even be in a relationship, because I'm gonna cause pain to the next person. I'm gonna cause the pain. I'm gonna bring that pain and that hurt all onto another person. You don't want to do that. I had to fix that as a person. And that's why I said you gotta become the best version of you before you get somebody a piece of you. Because every time you have sex, you just breaking off a piece of you to somebody else. I'm talking for guys. And when a girl has sex with another man, you gain that man DNA. So if there's something wrong with him, spiritually, mentally, physically, you gonna gain that. Some men are good-hearted, righteous men. You gonna gain a little blessing because of you lay down with him. That was the right man to lay down with. But you had sex with a wrong man, you gain that consequences with it. So I learned that, and I understand that. It's like my understanding got way more, my knowledge got way more. It increased over the years. 2018, 2020, 2021. My knowledge about self and self-development and life, I gained a whole lot of knowledge, and I'm very highly intelligent now. Excuse me. like I said beforehand, and this the big tip off. When I had a dream when I was a kid, it was this dream. As I already don't like to speak on this, it was like a little hellish dream. I think I spoke about this, but I don't even know. This dream, I was think I was falling into hell, and it was like this person laugh, ha 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 ha, almost like my little laptop man voice, almost. And like I said, I wasn't even saved around that time. I wasn't saved. I didn't believe in Christ. I was just like a little kid, a little atheist. I didn't know about nothing. I ain't really had no conscience about life and what I was here for. And then I seen this white light come and grab me back into the light. I was like, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. So like I said, I know hell is real. I know heaven is real, because you can't tell me that. That's why I want to do right in life. And I know in down well I could have been an incubus. I know I could have been controlling. I could have been out here having sex with different types of women. I could have been out here indulging in sexual immorality, adultery, fornication. But I'm out here working on myself. I'm out here trying to build something for myself. I'm trying to be the best version of me. Yeah. I'm just saying that Incubus can, like I said, just because, like I said, a succubus can come in your dreams, the Incubus can try to change your personality. You can't blame it on the devil all the time, because it only be in your own demons. You can't blame it on the devil. It's your demons. We battle against flesh. We don't battle against flesh and blood. We battle against principality of darkness. The principality of darkness can be demons. Your flesh. Your own flesh. If having sex wasn't cool, would you do it? If it wasn't popular to do it, would you do it? If it wasn't popular to smoke, drink, party, would you do it? All right then. You can't. You gotta discomfort. We gotta get away from this worldly stuff, because it doesn't matter at the end of the day. Cause God hold everything in His hands. This is my story, man. I hope this open your eyes about certain stuff about the incubus, and it'll make you dive deep inside yourself. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. Gabe out.